Hey, what's going on? I bet you're thinking, man, I'm hearing all this, finding comps, what's the ARV, what's market value, and I guarantee you're probably intimidated by that, or you're like, man, where do I start? What do I do? Well, listen, in this video right here, I'm gonna actually show you how I run comparables using my favorite platform, and I'll let you, if you stay to the end, I'll show you what platform I use in order to give me accurate comp so I can make an offer on the property. All right, stay tuned. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Gaither Hendricks and I help new people wholesale real estate by giving you information to help you find and close deals, all right? So check this out. Let's jump straight into it. We're gonna go into my favorite platform, okay? And I use Propstream, all right? Propstream is one of the most accurate real estate softwares out here. To me, it's one of the best. It gives you a lot of information to help you, figure out what cash buyers are buying properties for and also what the ARV of the property is. Hang tight, stay tuned, follow me. Let's get up in here so I can show you how to run these comps, all right?
Hey, what's up, guys? Let's do this. Let's run these comps. Let's see what's going on. Let's jump into it. So I just want to give you guys, make sure you write this down, man. Whenever you're dealing with finding ARV and comps on properties, then listen, you don't need to be accurate. You just need to be in the ballpark, okay? So don't make this geometry or algebra, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's just pure numbers. What are the houses selling for so you can find your value. So get a pencil, write this down. You want to make sure you have at least 2 to 5 properties that are the same, like brick for brick, conventional for conventional, that's vinyl sidings, or mobile home for mobile home, okay? You want to have similar bedrooms and baths, similar square footage, similar year built, all right? This is a subject property. Put it in up there. You click that for Propstream. You'll see it populate on the right, okay? First thing I do is hit details. I don't pay attention to nothing else because I kind of want to get to it. And let's see what type of property ours is. Okay, so this has no pictures. So what we want to do is this. It's a little hack you can do. Go to Google Earth. If the property has no pictures, because you need to see what type of house it is. So you double tap right there, come down to it. I missed it. Let me see where it's at again. Okay, so right there. Okay, so this house is a vinyl house. All right, so we know it's vinyl. All right, so now you want to come back to the property. You want to look at this 3.2, subject square foot, 82, and you want to click on comparables right here, all right? So as we see, Propstream will pull up some comparables. I'd recommend leaving it. You're probably going to need to go out a little bit. So start at 1 mile, and then what you want to do is come here, 3, 2, 2, and then the year built, let's do 1990, 1970, okay? All right, and it takes you to 2 properties, man. Like that's how efficient Propstream can be sometime, all right? So, want to pull it up. 94 days on the market is not saying it's a hot market. That's saying properties will sell, but it will take a little bit of time. And then what you want to do to verify this information, let's go over, take a look at it. Similar square feet, similar year built. I mean, you're talking about identical right here. This one's actually in the same subdivision. So let's take a look at some of these right here. So let's go ahead and mark it. Boom, a conventional house. Interesting. Looks like it has nice front yard, nice community. All right, look like the property's been flipped, okay? Let's click on this one. All right, another conventional home. Let's check the interior of the property. Yeah. Somebody put some good hard elbow grease in this thing. This thing looks pretty good, all right? So what you want to do at this point, let's go here, make sure we just leave it. The property types right here the same, leave it alone. And the most recent one actually sold, because this is 2021, the most recent one probably sold right here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure verify information, bedrooms, bath, square footage, and year built are very identical. Okay, and you're looking at probably about $195.82 per square foot if we use those two. You just want to verify Propstream. It is technology. It ain't perfect, but it's pretty accurate. All right. So you take $95.82, and what you want to do is times that by the subject property square footage, which will be this at the top left-hand corner. You see my mouse up here highlighting? And you want to times $195 $1,000.82 times 1,054. And it comes out to be around about 206 ARV, okay? So I would say, give or take, you're probably anywhere ARV will probably be, I'd say 195 to 200K, all right? 195 to 200K, give or take. So this is in the ballpark. So if you've done the numbers and you're around about $200,000 after you compared it, all right, so let's walk back through this. Let's walk back through this real fast. All right, we're on the MLS. So that means MLS means properties normally sell for top dollar, okay? And that's where we go to try to look at what the property's actually worth. All right, you come over, bedrooms and bath are identical. Square footage is similar. Lot square footage is similar. Year built similar. Okay. And sometimes for, just pluses, it's in the same subdivision. Okay. Same subdivision, not too far. And that's how you want to run comps, man. That's just an easy way to do it on Propstream. Comes out to be ARV anywhere between 95 and 200, maybe 205, give or take. That's how you find your ARV. All right, guys. So let's jump in and run a comp for you. So we're gonna do this one right here. This is a manufactured home. All right, comps is comp. So let's go and dive into it. All right, so as soon as I come here, I'll just verify everything. 3-bedroom, 2 baths, a little over 1,500 square feet. The lot size is almost 22,000. Year built 2002, and it's a mobile home. Okay, this is a double wide mobile home. Okay, so let's go over to the MLS. Cash sales. All right, and as you see, there is the property. So if we looking on the MLS right now, there's nothing at all. Okay, 5 miles out. So let's go a mile out. Okay, there are some comparables there. Let's make sure it's like for like. I like to stay 10 years within, so we can go back to 1995 to 2005. Okay, or not. It just depends. And as you see here, that one is a single family residential. So I want to come to property class, residential, and find mobile home. All right. So I always check both. All right. So now you see we got one right here. Let's go down the line and look at it. It is actually a little bit bigger. Like for like, and it's not too far from our subject property. Okay, so I always like to hit public records. Okay, public records is very, very important because as you see here in public records, this property right here is actually in the same subdivision as this one, our main one. So one right here, Gemstone, it's actually in the main subdivision, and you see it's the same subdivision, 0.2 miles away. All right, so I would use that as comparable. Okay, Village Point, let's see how far that's away. 1/2 mile away, that's fine. So these right here are pretty good. Okay, so you want to click on the photos, take a look. So they did hardwood for, okay, look like this is freshly updated. That looks good. Carpet in the bathroom. I always look at it. It's a good old double wide manufactured home. Looks good. Looks updated. And it's important that you check these pictures too as well, because this can give you an idea. Say, for example, if you took it down, if you decided to flip it, then you can kind of look and see what's selling, like how to fix it up. White cabinets, hardwood floor throughout. So I definitely would use these two to run comps. Okay, let's go both right here. So for this one right here, I would uncheck that one because there's no photos for it. Okay, so we don't necessarily need it. Okay, so you want to go off the square footage of the property. Okay, this right here gives you an average sale, which is about 160, which is pretty accurate in this area. Okay, but you want to take the price per square footage. That's the number that I use. And you also want to look at days on market, how long these properties sit on market for 63 days. All right. And actually, this is the property that I flipped. So shows you where I bought it from. So at the same time, I'm going to just show you why we offered what we offered on the property. So we're looking at it, price per square footage. Let me pull up my calculator on here so you guys can see it. All right, so I got the calculator pulled up. As you see, price per square footage is what I use, okay, give or take. So let's do the subject property. So we're going to do price per square footage times the square footage of the property. So that's 15. The square footage of this property comes out to be, give or take, 156. Let's just say 157. All right. So which is close. Okay. So on this, my offer was on this property, we stayed in the 70% range. Okay. Because the 70% range is safe for single family homes under about 175. Okay. 56 times percent. Okay. You want to do minus the repairs on this. So we had it booked at about 25,000 on repairs. And we kept this one, but if I was going to wholesale, we average about 15K. So right around about 69,000 we offered, and we settled at 75, but we did this a subject to deal. We just paid the seller $5,000, got him out the way, took over the mortgage, put the property up, and we actually sold. We listed the property for 165 because the market's kind of hot right now. And we actually got an offer of 175 on this property. So we did pretty good. But that's in a nutshell how to run comps, okay, for one of them. So let's do another one just to do a little bit better. Let's just do a random one. All right, right here, Kenningston Forest Drive, Harrisburg, North Carolina. All right, it's a big property. Probably got an HOA on it. Let's see, 275 semi-annually. So yes, okay. All right, so looks like the property still has a current mortgage on it, as we see. But we ain't worried about that right now, so we're going to just run a comp for it. As you see, there's a few on public records, but let's go ahead and dive deep a little bit. So for this property right here, we hit the MLS tab. MLS is pretty accurate, okay? But we want to try to compare them pretty safe together. So 4.4. And when you got a bedroom and bath that are like 3.5, you want to do just 3 there minimum and 4 max, okay? That's what you want to do. Year built. Sometimes I leave it alone, but for this example, let's do 2000 to 2010. And since we have 4 properties, we actually don't have to go out past the 0.05. Well, you can go a mile if you want to. Let's just stay 0.05, close enough. We got a lot of examples here, so let's use this, okay? So we got the property, the bedrooms and the baths, and the year built, okay? And you can go here, single family, residential. This is optional. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. If I see that it really don't change anything, I really don't mess with it. As you see, it's not changing nothing. And these houses are lasting only 48 days, average 48 days on market, and distance is literally like right here by it, okay? So what we want to do is just click and make sure this property is fully updated all the way throughout. Summers, it looks like the outside's done, but we can't bank on that. I'm pretty sure the inside's clean, but let's keep looking. All right, coming soon. Coming soon a lot of times means that that's a flipper and somebody's actually doing the property, like somebody's fixing the property up. Okay, looks like the property is freshly updated for sure. So let's leave all these properties checked, which they're all in the same year, all in the same subdivision, okay? And they're right by each other. So for this example, we're still going to use the calculator again because I want you guys to really see this. All right, so look, price per square footage. So this is the average sales price. Keep this in the back of your mind, okay? Because when you're making first soft offers, you can do your formula on this, but this formula is going to be a little bit different because it's in the higher price market, okay? And I'll show you this right here in a minute. All right, so right here, $145.14 per square footage, okay? And you want to times that number by the subject property square foot. So a little bit over 3,500. As you see, price per square footage on each property that I showed you. This one's a little bit higher, the other one's a little bit less, but you don't have to be all the way accurate. Just be in the ballpark. This is good enough to formulate, just to come up with your offer so you can go ahead and make the offer while you're on the phone, okay? So I would say this property ARV is anywhere from 500 to 510. It's in a subdivision. These properties are selling pretty quickly. 48 days on market for, $500,000 house. That is pretty decent. That's how I run comps using Propstream. All right. Remember, you don't have to be all the way accurate. You have to be in the ballpark. That's it. So just a quick wrap up. You can use average sales price to get an idea on what the average sales price based on what's sold here, but you want to really pay attention to the price per square footage, and that will give you a more closer accurate to the ARV, whether it's a little bit lower or a little bit higher. And make sure you pay attention to days on market, okay? That lets you know how fast properties are moving. Guys, like I said, if you got any questions, put it in the comments below if this helped. If you got value, hit that like and subscribe button so I can drop you guys more content just to help you move forward in your real estate journey.
Hey guys, I hope that ARV helped you understand exactly how to run it, but keep in mind, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be in the ballpark, all right? As long as you're in the ballpark, you are okay, all right? You're okay to make an offer and your ARV is okay. And on the flip side, like I say, guys, if you caught value from this, if this helped you, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. There's plenty of links below, but my ebook will actually give you this same material, just more in detail for marketing, my scripts, and everything that I use to close wholesale deals. Click on that link below, put your information in, get that information and take action. And like I say, guys, comment below if you need some help. Need some help as far as what other videos that I can make to help you find and close deals. And whatever you're struggling with, put it down below. Give me 24 to 48 hours to try to respond. And like I say, I'll make enough videos to help you accomplish what you want to do, is learning how to wholesale, okay? Stay tuned. Remember, it's a marathon, not a race. Patience finds your pace. Peace.